just some enjoying some ASMR. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna get started. So this time I'm just doing a voiceover as to the raid that I'll be doing here. So as you guys see, it's just me in the raid, and this is going to be a solo raid. So if you guys have ever played Pokemon Go, raids are like this thing that you can do when you go visit a gym, and as long as there's like an egg and it hatches to be able to do a raid, you are able to join it and invite people, or other people outside can actually come and join your raid. So the reason why I wanted to do this one solo was just to show you guys that it is possible to solo some of these bosses. So this one in particular is Regidrago. Now Regidrago is a dragon type, so it is weak to a few things like dragon types, fairy, ice types, and I believe there's maybe one or two more, but that's all I can think of for this moment. But anyways, so yeah, what I ended up doing here is, of course, putting the best team that I have for dragon types and a few fairy types. So I'm leading here with a Mega Salamence, with Draco Meteor, and I forget what the fast type move is um, for Mega Salamence, but anyway, you want to have the best counters, especially for raid bosses that are going to be 4 or 5 stars, because they're going to be very difficult to take down by yourself. As you guys see here, I mean, I am doing a decent amount of damage, but you want to do the most amount of damage because, I feel like the way that I like to pace it is that because raids are like 300 seconds, as you guys see the timer there, that's going from like 209, 208 and all that, that's the timer that you have to beat the boss. So, what you want to do, at least in my opinion, is like if you're not at around 150 seconds and you're not like halfway through or more than halfway through the battle, then you might not be able to beat it unless you have like a really good backup team after this. But I'll show you guys what I do, because I like the team that I actually did for this raid boss. Again, I threw in a few like Haxorus, Garchomp, and Mega Rayquaza, or I'm sorry, just regular Rayquaza, but Mega Salamence. And when you have a really good team and you feel like that's the way that you're gonna win the raid, you want to make that, you want to actually like pre-assemble that team in, in like the battle tab, and then you can go ahead and actually assign that team. So whenever all my Pokemon die, you guys are gonna see that I just like switch over. I revive everybody, and then I go ahead and enter the match again. So at this moment, the way that you guys see the health bar, it goes from green to yellow to red. So of course, green being like that it still has a lot of health, to yellow where it's like kind of like a warning sign, being like, oh, you're getting close to defeating the boss, but you're still you still have some health damage ahead that you have to do. And red being like you're so close, like you should keep going until obviously like you get to the very end. I know that's like the most basic way of explaining it, but right now we're still in the yellow, and I believe this one is actually my last Pokemon. This is Tabulele. Tabulele is actually, even if you guys saw that it's like less CP than the other Pokemon, it's a really strong raid attacker. That's why you see its name, it's FRA, because I just, shortened it for Fairy Raid Attacker, so I could find it a little bit quicker in certain instances. So now, all my Pokemon have fainted, I switched to the side, I revived all of them, and then I used a bunch of potions instantly to get back into the raid. And that's what you want to do when you're doing some solo raid bosses, because, again, if you just re-enter it with kind of like a suggested team, that's one thing that I've never really liked about Pokemon Go, is that this one. And I won't recommend Regidrago because I think I've seen that Regidrago has like almost like no meta relevance. I mean, unless you like the Pokemon and you like how it looks, then go ahead and rate it and try to solo it. You do not need to be level 50 like I am, just have very good counters, and you can go ahead and solo raid bosses like this. So yeah, and then we're gonna go ahead and catch it. And I was actually able to catch this one, and I don't know if you guys saw that. I have a bunch of berries, and that's probably like my next video is just kind of like dumping berries and showing you guys like how much Stardust gains you can get from just dumping berries into Pokemon gyms. And that's always a good Stardust grind. But yeah, again, Regidrago doesn't really have meta relevance, so no need to worry about like catching an amazing one. I actually don't even remember if there's a shiny to this. But yeah, I just wanted to do it because I personally like soloing raid bosses. There's only a handful that you can solo, like Mega Sceptile. I've soloed Guzzlord, of course, Regidrago. I think I was actually almost able to solo Mega Salamence, but I actually never tried it by myself, if I'm correct. I think I did it with one other person, and we still had a lot in the timer, so I'm just like, oh, I could have probably soloed it. And that's kind of what I tell people, like, you know, if you're going into Pokemon Go and you're feeling kind of bored or something, you can always find like cool tasks to do while you're in Pokemon Go. You can make the game your own. Like for me, like soloing raid bosses is so much fun because it just challenges you in a new way to think and prioritize and strategize, and also just grind in the game a little bit more. But anyways, yeah, I think this is the final catch, or if not, I think it's probably the next one. But anyways, yeah, always do that. Always try to make the game your own, because again, you know, the bloodline of the game is catching, 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 and then after that, you know, you can do whatever you would like, you know, which is raid or do PvP or do just, you know, catching shinies or catching hundos or nundos, you know, making your collections. And that's why I personally like Pokemon Go, because it's just like such a cool game where you can personalize it yourself. But yeah, take a look at the IVs, and it's actually really bad. It's like on the low side, but that's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the raid. And at the end, I think I just like grabbed one of my field researches. And then I actually just wanted to show you guys that I got 3 of those showcases, and I wanted to show you the rewards. Don't mean to flex too hard, but yeah, I got 3 number 1s, and look at all these nice rewards. So always do your showcases, okay? Yeah, you get solid rewards, and yeah, just to show you guys that, you know, it was all from those 3 showcases. You can only do 3 at a time. But yeah. Thank you guys again for checking out my channel. I really appreciate it. I think I see 4 subscribers, so hello to all 4 of you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you're liking the content. Feel free to comment on it, especially now since I don't really have many subscribers at all. You know, if you guys want to chat in the comments, I will use it as a chat. That's completely fine. I think I'm like daily, like always checking to see if like there's just new people watching or anything like that on my YouTube studio. But yeah, I love the interactions. I appreciate all of you guys for, again, you know, for watching, for subscribing, and all the you know, I know that time is always like the biggest resource, the biggest thing to have in life. So, you know, you guys spending it with me means a lot to me. And again, I know I'm only probably talking to 4 or just a handful of you, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You know, happy Thanksgiving to whoever celebrates it. You know, happy holidays to, you know, the rest of you guys. But thank you so much, and I just wanted to express my thankfulness. Once again, you know, people don't really ever have to watch you, but the fact that you guys are watching me, I appreciate it, and hope you have a good rest of your night or a good rest of your day.